What's up, guys? It's Lord Botha here with another video, and breaking news: Avowed is woke and gay, which anybody who had been doing any kind of research on the game months ago probably could have told you, but apparently everybody else is just catching up to right now. And why are they doing that? Well, that's because the devs over at Obsidian Studios, which are making this game, cannot shut the hell up. By the way, yes, this game, this RPG is coming from Obsidian Studios. And you would think, oh, Obsidian Studios, they've produced hugely popular games. Games that are ingrained in gaming culture. They weren't just financially successful. They're responsible for Knights of the Old Republic 2. They're responsible for Fallout New Vegas. Arguably the best Fallout game that was ever made. And the reason why Todd Howard refuses to acknowledge their existence. Of course, then, on their own, they ended up releasing Outer Worlds, which was, if you played it, a completely aggressively woke game. But when it released, most people played it, still said it was a fairly good game. You had good role-playing elements to it. You could choose to be a jerk and asshole in the game and side with the corporate overlords in the game. That's a thing you could do. It wasn't like Dragon Age Veilguard, where no matter what you chose, you were the good guy who was pro-trans movement or anything like that. But there definitely was extremely woke elements of the game, which gave people a lot of pause after having played it about Obsidian Studios. At least I took into account that it was very, very weird and different for them to do. And then I heard about Avowed coming from Obsidian, and I thought, hey, that probably will be good. Looks kind of up my alley in that sort of Dragon Age vein. But then more information came out about the game. And more, and more, and more. And as more information came out, the less I was interested in this game. This game even had like a half-hour full showcase at one of the games cons. And I just gotta be honest, watching it, I didn't care. I didn't care about anything that I was seeing or listening to. And then after all that, after all the positive press and feelings about the game have lowered continuously, now we get the developers being exposed for this game for who they are and what they really think of fans and what they really want to make the game about. Because this is Matt Hansen, one of the lead developers for Avowed. I think he works in the art department. As you can see from the picture here, you have Grums making his post about how Avowed is woke and DEI and all that. You know how Grums gets down, whatever you think of him. Then you have Elon Musk retweeting that, saying having pronouns in a fantasy video game is utterly unacceptable. And then you got Matt Hansen here retweeting it, saying, I wanted so badly to make him mad with my game, and I cannot believe it actually happened. Just wait until you see the default, you said little shit. By the way, a little advice here for anyone. If you're gonna troll somebody, talk shit on them in a written post, make sure you double check the spelling, because you're always gonna come out looking like an idiot if you get it wrong. Trust me, it's happened to me, so just double check everything before you push the button. So anyway, there were articles made about this, hundreds of retweets, it went viral, etc., etc. And basically people were saying, wow, so you don't actually care about pleasing any customers or fans or anything. You just want to push agenda to make people you don't agree with politically mad. That's what you really want to do with this game. That's what this post tells us. By the way, he would double down essentially on this post and these feelings as he went along. You also had this come out. This is a picture comparing some of the characters from Avowed with the development team that worked on the game. Notice anything suspicious about the two photographs. See, here's the thing. They always want to come against us, saying that we're sexist, misogynist, racist, haters, by pointing out that it's woke rainbow mafia women that are making games terrible these days. And then things like this come out that just, well, prove our point. They worked on this game, they made it terrible, and guess what? It's going to sell really poorly. And these are the character designs for some of the women in the game. I mean, look at these character models. I mean, do these look super flattering at all? Because they don't get it. People don't play video games to see realistic depictions in their fantasy worlds. They play video games to escape from reality, to bask in the best looking version of themselves, of society, and fight against evil, against ugliness, in whatever kind of world, whether that's sci-fi, fantasy, etc., that is set up. But these developers don't understand that because they are ugly themselves. And I don't mean just externally. That's obvious to see. They are ugly internally because they hate us. They hate gamers. They hate us for what we like. They hate us for what we want. They don't have any desire to listen to the customer, to listen to the gamers. All they want to do is use it as a platform to push their art, to receive praise and get affirmation about their feelings, to make themselves feel good. It's all about them. It's not about us. It's not about the customer. And that's really why this game is going to fail. And it's really why they're never going to be successful within this field. But those are just my thoughts on all this. If you have your own thoughts, go ahead and leave them in the comments. If you liked this video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, I appreciate you watching all of it, and we'll talk to you again later.